Hello there, little cleaners. Welcome back for another What Sold This Week on eBay video. This is for the second week of June 2020. I'm glad that you've come to watch the video. I hope that you'll learn something you can use today to make lots of money. Let's make lots of money. Alright, ready? Let's get started then. The first thing that we sold this week was... This is it is a it's a binder of magazines from 1962. I bought a bunch of these in a bag sale at the niche. I don't remember exactly what the bag sale was, but I know I paid 60 cents for this one after I broke it down by piece. So it was 60 cents for this. There were some bound editions as well as these just like binder ones. And so let's see, I originally listed these on May 24th last year, and I sold this one June 8th for 15 bucks, which typically seems to be about the price I usually get for them. I only have a few left, so I'm killing it as far as I'm concerned. I've sold a bunch of them, so it'll be nice when I sell the final one. That'll kind of just be the final deal there. So so model railroader magazines, again, not all the railroader. This is a whole year's worth of magazines in this thing, so not all of them are, all the old railroader magazines are that great, so you'll want to keep an eye out on that kind of stuff. So alright, so the next thing is this set of, lot of 3 beer glasses, Heilmann's Old Style. I don't recall this being on the market back in the day when I was out and about, but it might have been local or something like that, or it might not even be. I don't know. It might not be. I don't know much about this one anymore. But I bought these at the Goodwill. I paid $2.97 for them, and I did look them up because I'd never. Well, one thing, Heilmann's attracted me because I had a friend when I was a kid whose name was Heilmann. So anyway, yeah. So it just caught my attention. So I paid $2.97 for the lot. I listed them September 17th last year, sold June 8th for $40. I got $40 plus shipping on these. I did have some half-price offers, but I did not accept the half-price offers, so which was good because they sold for full price. So, all right. Sometimes when it comes to half-off prices, I don't counter, or especially if they're lower than half price, I don't counter because I just don't feel like they actually are serious, and that's typically borne out to be the case for me, is that, if I come back at a reasonable offer, 20% off or something like that, they just decline, or I never hear back from them again. So I don't know, it's just something. But then sometimes I will come back and make an offer. Usually I come back at an offer that's more like around 10% off, and hope they pull me down another 10%, but even then, depending on the item, sometimes I just don't want to. I just had some lights. People kept offering me some outdoor lights. They kept offering me half price or less, and I just stuck to my guns and offered them a price that was 10% off, and they didn't want it. And then finally, somebody came and bought it for full price. So I don't. I may price some of my items a little high, but I am willing to wait often for that price, so I can always take a half off price or whatever. But you can't get full price if you've already taken the half price offer. So that's just me. I'll just keep going. Okay, next item is this lot of three books. I paid $3 for these. I listed them April 30th last year. They sold June 8th, and I did get $30 for these Burnham's Celestial Handbooks. I don't know anything about them. except that I made some money on them. So that much I know. So okay, next, Rose. It's a Fire King mug, Anchor Hawking Fire King with a rose on it. Had a few flaws on it, and I was priced a little high on it for comparatively to what the other ones were listed for. So I paid 79 cents for it. I listed it April 15th, sold it June 8th for, I took $9 plus shipping, and that's simply because of the paint loss. So I was okay with that. Next, this is, it's an ashtray, I think. Odd sort of shape for the cigarettes to go in there, but anyway, so Webster's beers. I never heard of those either. So I paid, let's see, I paid $1. I paid $1 for this thing. Listed it January 15th, 2018. So it's been 2.5 years. I sold it on June 9th for $25, and it was a non-paying bidder, so it ran through the process, and it's relisted again. Shame. I was pretty happy to see it get sold, but it is what it is. So next. Speaking of lights, these are the exact lights. Now these ones are not the final ones that finally sold, but these are the ones I was getting the low offers on that I mentioned earlier. I paid $12 for the lot. I listed it September 11th last year, sold June 9th for, I got $50, $50 plus shipping on them. So I did have offers, but they kept selling at full price, so I just kept holding out, and I'm glad I did. So alright, next. Clue. This is a Harry Potter Clue. I did sell it. I sold a part. I didn't. I think it was little like pog shaped little discs that were in the thing. 11 cents I paid for these. I bought the game probably for 99 cents and parted it all out. So I originally did this listing August 9th, 2017, and I've been selling parts out of it ever since. Likely, if I found another one, I would probably do the same thing. Just go back in and edit the listing. So I sold these. I guess it was the Pogs. I'm not sure. I sold them on June 9th for $8.88. $8.88, and that was plus shipping. Plus shipping on that. So next, I don't know what's up for $4.99. Could be. I don't know which part it is that they're showing for $4.99 there, but I don't know. Next, Descent 1 and 2. It's an old PC game, 1997. So it goes back a ways. This was in the free stuff at the Niche and thrift store, and I listed it June 27th last year. Sold June 10th, and I got $24. $24 plus shipping on that. So. Yeah, that was, I think, the last of. They actually had, I don't know, 3 or 4 games out, PC games out in the free stuff and that day, and I just grabbed them all. I didn't look them up or anything. I just grabbed them all, and I think this was the last of them. This was the last from all those free games. So that was good. Next. ET glasses from Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut. I paid $1.50 for the pair. Listed October 1st last year. Sold. I actually had two listings for these. One of them had, I think, 3 glasses. This one had 2, and I sold the other one before. Now these are gone, so that's that. So yeah, so October 1st last year I listed them. Sold June 10th for $12. I took $12 plus shipping, and yeah, that was good. So next, made some room. Weed Eater. This is just an edger blade. I picked these up at Walmart. They were clearanced. I paid $1 a piece for them, so Uh, let's see. I originally listed these September 10th, 2017, so they've been up going on 3 years now. I sell one here and there, every so often. So they sold June. This one sold June 11th for $12.88. I do not have a best offer on there. That's $12.88 plus shipping. That's what I charge. So next. Jar rubbers. There's wide mouth and regular size ones. I'm not sure if what did I pay for? Did I pay 36 cents? I must have bought them in probably a sale at the niche, most likely. And yeah, so probably some kind of a bag sale, $5 bag sale or $3 bag sale or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So I listed these August 2nd last year, sold June 11th for $10. $10. I took $10. I took $10 on that. I had them up for 30. I took $10. $10 plus shipping. Okay. Must have just been ready to make them go away, and they did. So somebody was happy. Next, I took 2/3 of my price off. Ow! All right. Well, this is a Syracuse beer mug. These used to have peanuts in them. They came with peanuts from Fisher Peanuts. I think used to have all kinds of different ones. NFL teams and college teams, and all kinds of things like that. Different schools and things. This one I paid 39 cents for. It was clearance at Goodwill, and I listed it January 17th last year. Sold it June 11th, and I got $30 for this with free shipping. $30 with free shipping. I'm not sure where it went, but I wouldn't be surprised if the shipping was $10 or something like that. So next. Okay, this is a canning jar lid, of course. 36 cents I paid for this. Listed, nope, that's not it. 20 cents. 20 cents I paid for this. Listed May 19th, sold June 12th for $7.19 plus shipping. And one of Aunt Martha's iron-ons. You'll see these come through from time to time. I bought a bunch of these at Walmart quite a while ago. I paid 50 cents each for them, and I've not done very well with them. I'll put it to you that way. I've not done that great with them. So anyway, I listed this listing. I think I've had them longer than this, listed in various forms, but this particular listing I put up March 18th, 2018. And I sold this one out of the listing. It's a variation listing, so you don't get them all. You get one, whichever one you pick. Let's see. June 12th it sold for $5.99, and that's with free shipping. So I'm not making much at all right there. So next, another canning jar lid. And 23 cents for this one, listed January 2nd last year, sold June 12th for $7.19 again, plus shipping. Next. This is plastic canvas sheets for doing some kind of, what is it? It's for some kind of crafting thing. I can't think of what it's called right now. But anyway, I bought a big box of these. There's a box load of these things. There was just a lot. There was a lot in there. And let's see, this was for, so I'm selling these in a lot of 10. So they're buying 10 of these sheets each lot. So this person bought 2 lots. So it cost 84 cents for the 2 lots. And I originally listed these March 6, 2016. They sell from time to time. I think we might be getting down there. There's only 3 lots available now, so we're getting down there a little bit. Let's see. Sold June 13th. I got $20. So they're $10 a lot. So $20 for the 2 lots plus shipping on that. So yes. Next, Chi-Chi's. This Sold, let's see, I paid 79 cents, listed it March 5th, sold it June 13th. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. However, the buyer was in Canada, and I did not have, there are multiple ways of doing, I mean, you could ship it direct, which I do not like to ship direct. There is eBay has its own standard delivery service, which you can choose, and you could also choose the global shipping thing. This had global shipping on it. However, I'm in managed payments, and managed payments, I know they say it works with the global shipping thing, but this guy said he couldn't make his payment. It wouldn't let him make payment. So I did not have I don't ship direct. And the reason I don't ship direct is pretty clear. This is $19.99 plus shipping. Now, the shipping to Canada would be higher. I mean, granted, eBay's shipping rate may be a little cheaper, but the shipping to Canada would be higher. And the primary reason why I don't ship to Canada direct, or anywhere else direct for that matter, is because the fees are charged on both shipping and I understand why it's done, but the shipping to Canada now, global shipping network, the global shipping program, they don't charge me for, I don't get paid the shipping amount. I get paid to ship it to Kentucky, and I have to pay fees on that shipping amount. But if I ship direct to the Canada, then I have to pay fees on the shipping amount to Canada. So if it costs $28 to ship to Canada, I have to pay fees on that $28. And I don't get that $28 because I actually have to pay that in postage. So that really puts a kicker on my profits. It's just not, for me personally, I don't sell the kind of items where I can incorporate those enough money into it to make it that viable to ship international. So I just choose not to, other than global shipping. And so haven't been really doing any global shipping because of this. I didn't do a lot anyway. So, and I haven't done a lot of global sales even before that. But that's just me. I didn't mind doing global shipping at all when they were sending me cash back in the day, or even international money orders. I didn't mind those either. I never had any problems with any of those, and so that was fine with me. But once they got rid of that option for buyers, I don't mess with it. And so that's that. So all it takes is one bad one, and I had several to Brazil and Italy that basically I got fried on, and that just pretty much, if you lose out one time, you can lose all of your sales. You can lose all the profit for all of the sales that you've made internationally. So so for me, it just wasn't. I just don't see any reason to do that. That's just me. I'm not saying you shouldn't. It's just me. So I probably will get a thumbs down for that, but that's just how it is. So anyway, the guy couldn't complete payment, so we just canceled it and I relisted. So that was that. Disappointing for him, I know, but that's me. So next, it's this lot of these are all 1 inch stencils. They're all brass. It's quite heavy, actually. I paid $1.99 at the Goodwill for these. I listed them October 1st last year. They sat around here for quite a while. I had them for a while. I didn't get them listed, but I finally did get them listed. And so they sold June 13th for, I got $50, or no, not 50, $40.99. $40.99. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. $40.99. So I took a little off on the best offer, and that was plus shipping. So Yeah. So I was happy with that. He was happy with that. Everybody was happy with that. Next. I do apologize for taking so long explaining that international thing to you. You probably didn't need to know all that information. Next. And more of these lights. Again, $12 I paid. Listed 9/11 last year. Sold June 13th. And I did get $50 plus shipping on these ones as well. Next. Ellery Queen, 3 Ellery Queen hardcover books. They're nice. They were actually very nice. I priced them a little high for what they are. I paid $2 for the lot. I listed them. Get this. I listed them September 14th, 2015. 5 years they've been up. 5 years. I just list it and forget it. That's kind of how it is. Yeah, so they sold June 13th for $20. $20 plus shipping. $19.95. Next. Mac Tools. This was, I sold I believe, the piece of track that has the connector for the power to connect to it, and the guy bought it and then he emailed me afterwards and said, "Hey, does this work?" And I had tested the cars that I got with this system. I had tested the cars with that, put them on there and tested them, and I told him that. But the way it sounded, he was threatening. He was very threatening. So his email was basically like, does this work? If it doesn't work, I'm going to take this up with eBay. And he was very confrontational, so I canceled it. I told him as what I did, but I just canceled it. And basically I canceled it and blocked him because I didn't want that buyer. It's one thing to ask if something works before you buy it or even after you buy it, but you threatening me, that I didn't feel the need to sell to that person, so I'll wait till the next person comes along to buy that part. Anyway, so that's that. So 56 cents was what I paid for the part. It sold June 14th for $10, but like I said, it was canceled, so yeah, that's that. Next. And this must have been I don't think this was the last one. No, there was one left. It says 3, but I don't think this didn't sell. Maybe it did. Maybe this is the last one. I thought there was another one. There's 3. Okay, there was 4 altogether. So I've shown you 3, and this is the thing. They all sold. 3 of them all sold within a week. The last one ended up selling just the other day. So anyway, again, $12 I paid for these. Listed 9/11, sold 6/14 for $50. $50 plus shipping. Next. These are Tupperware. They are like really long, like iced teaspoons or something. I don't know. Soda. It's floats. It said, when I listed it, obviously I just did a sell similar, changed a few things, but so there was 11. There were 12, but I broke one. There was 11 of them. I paid $1 for the lot. I listed these January 20th, 2019. They sold June 14th for $20 plus shipping. Next and last, actually, this is the last thing for this second week. These were in a box in the basement. I think they may have come from my mother's house when we moved her in with us 10 years ago or so. Yeah, so yeah, they were just kind of iridescent. They're a little bit iridescent, but they were I think they were iridescent. They look iridescent there, but they might not have been. So anyway, yeah, I didn't pay anything for them. That much I know. I listed June 4th, sold June 14th, and I got $8. I took $8 plus shipping for the pair, and that was that. So altogether, minus various things, I paid $53.48 for everything that I sold. keeping in mind that 3 of those listings were $12 a piece, because they were, pretty much. Yes, the other thing would have been the Burnham Celestial books I paid $3 for. The Heilman's glasses I paid $2.97 for. So basically pretty cheap, pretty cheap. But then again, the ones I paid $12 for were the highest sellers. So So anyway, so my gross sales for the week were $526, minus the $55 for the items that were canceled or non-paying bidder, for a net sales of $471. So that was my sales for the second week of June. I do appreciate you making it all the way to the end, and if you got this far, you might as well click the like button. But if not, well, that's up to you. So anyway, I'm going to go. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Keep listing. Bye-bye.